Good morning, everyone. I will talk about sunrise and sunset and why does the sunrise in the east and the sunset in the west. Good morning, everyone. I will talk about sunrise and sunset and why does the sunrise in the east and the sunset in the west. Sunrise. What is the sunrise? Sunrise is the time when the upper line of the sun approaches the horizon in the morning. The term can also refer to entire process of the solar disk crossing the horizon and its accompanying atmosphere effect. Sunrise actually occurs before the sun truly reaches the horizon because Earth's atmosphere reflects the sun's image. At the horizon, the effect amount reflection is 34 Earth minutes. At the horizon, the effect amount the reaction is 34 Earth minutes. Though this amount varies based on atmospheric condition. Now I will talk about sunset. What is the sunset? Sunset is the daily disappearance of the sun below the horizon due to Earth rotation assured from the equator. The equator sunset exerted the west in both spring and fall. The local summer sunset to the northwest for the northern hemisphere, but the southwest for the southern hemisphere. Start of the twilight period. Solar is just before sunset in Namibia. The time of solar is just before sunset in Namibia. The time of sunset in defined in astronomy as the moment when the upper line of the sun disappears below the horizon. Near the horizon, atmosphere rotation. Near the horizon, atmosphere reflection causes sunlight ray to be distorted. Atmosphere reflection causes sunlight rays to be distorted to sharp and extend the geometrically the solar disk in already about 1 diameter below the horizon when a sunset is observed. Sunset is distinct from twilight, which is divided into the 3 stages. The first being civil twilight, which begins once the sun has disappeared below the horizon and continues until it descends to 6 degrees below the horizon. The second phase is the natural twilight, between of 6 and 17 degrees below the horizon, and the third is astronomical twilight, which is the period when the sun is between 6 and 12 degrees below the horizon, and the third is astronomical between 6 and 12 degrees below the horizon, and the third is astronomical twilight, which is period when the sun between 12 and 6 and 18 degrees below the horizon. Thus is the very end of astronomical twilight, and is the dark moment of twilight just before night. Night occurs when the sun reaches 18 degrees below the horizon and the longer illuminates the sky. Location further north than the Arctic Circle and further south than the Antarctic Circle. Experience no full sunset or sunrise on at least one day the year. When the polar day or the polar night persists continually for 24 hours, but full polar night occurs only at latitude or more. Sunset creates unique atmosphere conditions is the often intense orange and red color of the sun and the surrounding sky. One upper line of the sun appears of the horizon in the morning. The term can know why does the sun rise in the east and the set in the west? The sun, the moon, the planet and the star all rise in the east and set in the west, and that's because Earth spins toward the east. For a moment, let us ignore Earth's orbit around the sun, as well as the sun and solar system revolution around the center of the galaxy, even galaxy journey through the universe. For the moment, let us think about one motion, Earth spin or rotation on the axis. Earth rotation or spin toward the east, and that's why the sun, moon, planets, and stars all rise in the east and make the way westward across the sky. Suppose you are facing as the planet carries you eastward as it turns. So whatever it is beyond that eastern horizon eventually comes up over the horizon and you see it. People at Earth equator are moving at a speed of about 1000 km an hour, about 1000 million an hour, thanks to Earth rotation. That speed decreases as you go in either direction towards Earth poles. Thanks to Earth rotation, that speed decreases as you go in either direction toward Earth poles. In the state of Texas, you moving at about 1100 and 1400 km an hour due to the rotation. If you are in southern Canada, you are moving it only about 1000 km an hour. Now think about what happen if you stop actually at the North Pole. You had still be moving, but you are turning is the circle as Earth spin of the axis. You might wonder why you do not feel this speed it because human have no speed organ which can sense absolute speed. You can only tell how fast you are going relative to something else, and you can sense change in velocity as you either speed up or slow down, but cannot really tell whether or not we are just moving at a console speed useless something else ups off. But we cannot really tell with whether or not we are just moving at a constant speed useless something else tips off not what velocity you are moving at So get a good care and calm, cause to remove the vibration your feel, then get some good plus and any misleading sound won't distract you and turn your car windows black. So that's you next time. Bye.